Okay, so we're adding the butter to start off our cake. Okay, let's see. What is our next ingredient? We need to have a very rectangular. Okay, we are going to use the egg. Crack it in. Oh, got any shells in there? There we go. That's one cracked egg. Oh, I have all yucky egg. Go wash my hands. Oh, it's so hot. Ow. Don't know how to change it to cold. Okay, so now that we have the egg in there, now we need to add the sugar. How much is the 2 cups? Okay. Oh, this is I don't want to spill. Well, I probably will, because, yeah, I always spill. It's not 2 cups. I'm just going to start pouring it in slowly. I said I didn't want to make a mess, but I already did. Let's just make a big mountain and then we'll smooth it out. I thought that was going to spill. I got lucky. Okay, let's smooth it out. Not spill it like last time. Okay. Oh, that's so satisfying. Okay, next one. Wait, it's not. There we go. I'm going to make this very precise. I don't want to add too much. Oopsies, a little too much. This is good. That's good enough. And in it goes. Oh, I just want to stick my hand in there. Okay, our next ingredient. So, first I'm going to beat and then we're going to clean up. So let's get that in there. Oh, that's so satisfying. Let's stir this up. I don't want it to go everywhere. It's starting to mix. Oh, that's in my mouth. Okay, it's actually looking really nice. Now look at this. Look at that. Isn't that so satisfying? Oh, so nice. Alright, let's actually make it up a little. No. Let's keep it slow. I think we will. Okay. That was by accident. I didn't mean that. Okay. Let's actually clean up while this does this. So we're gonna throw these away. Okay, throw them away. Now we're gonna. Is this ready? No, let's look at this. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna swipe. Oh, that's actually we're gonna use this, and we're gonna swipe it into the sink. Oh my god, I got it on the. Wait, let's just get this all in. Okay, so now that we've done our dry ingredients or whatever this is, now we're gonna do these ingredients. So these were wet, I think. Now we have to do these. So we're gonna get out the flour. Start with this. I'm gonna be careful with this. I feel like I'm just gonna use this. This is a lot easier. Oh, I don't want this going everywhere. You gotta use the finger. Don't explode everywhere. Oh, I'm making such a mess. I guess this is what happens when you're baking. You make a lot of mess. Wait a second. Okay, so wait. So this is one of this. So then we gotta add that. Then we got 2 of these. A cup. I don't think this even fits in here. Let's just try and get it. Ooh, that was perfect. Let's get that all in there. Don't. I'm falling. No. This is not good. Get in. I'm making such a mess. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, I have my hands all dirty. Okay, another one of these, another little cup, which is really hard to do because like this barely fits in. Oh my God, it just went everywhere. I'm making such a mess. Okay, we add this. Okay, know that when you're baking, don't make such a mess as me, because that's what I do. I just make messes. Okay, now that we've added that, we are going to add just 1 teaspoon of baking soda, but I'm using half a teaspoon. I'm just gonna do 2 of them. We're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon, another half of a teaspoon. So that's just 1 teaspoon, because I didn't feel like getting the other one out. Now, Hershey's, we're going to do 1/2 of a cup. I can read that. Then we gotta, don't know how I can do this. I'm gonna just shake it in. Oh my God, I'm making so big of a mess. I'm just gonna try and do this technique. Not a good technique. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this mess. Oh my God. This is the show Baking with Evelyn. She makes a big mess. We're gonna add that in. Oh, look at all that dust. Not really dust, powder. But now we gotta add in the salt. We're gonna actually add half of a teaspoon. That's why I grabbed that. Now we gotta be really careful with the salt because we don't want this going everywhere. I know I got everything everywhere, but this is gonna be hard. I'm not gonna do it over there. People do that and it just falls everywhere. You gotta be really precise when you're making a cake. Okay, we're gonna add in the salt and it's gonna spill everywhere like I thought. That's why you don't do it over here. I'm just gonna do that. Now we add the salt in. And now we're gonna take a fork and mix it up. You wanna mix it up all around. Make sure that everything mixes. It'll start to become this consistency. Make sure that it's looking like this in the beginning, and then you'll see how it looks at the end. Okay, so now we're gonna add the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. So we're just gonna add a little bit of this. So we can add a little bit of that. And usually on baking shows, you see them adding it and then just adding it on, but then it's gonna fly in my face, so no. You're gonna put a little bit in, close it, and start it on low. You don't want it to go everywhere. Low is pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can go a little bit. Yeah, it's good on it's good on 4. You can't see it there, but over here, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. It's good to keep it on 4. You're gonna mix it for a little bit, then you're gonna stop it. You're gonna open it up. Look at this. And now we're gonna add a little bit more of this. We're not gonna add too much. We're not gonna add the whole thing. We're just gonna add a little bit more, like that. Look in here. And you can see this, and then we're gonna close it. Not that loud. And then you're gonna start it up. Start it on low, just like, that almost flew in my face. I'm lucky. Now we have added the dry and the other ingredients and mix them together. You can see, look at this. You can see them in here. You can see a little bit on the spoon. And now we're going to add our vanilla, our water, and our vinegar. So when you add vinegar and baking soda together, it makes a fizzy reaction, and that's what's gonna make our cake very fluffy. Now, we're going to start, and I think I do 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of the vinegar, but first we're gonna start with the vanilla. And when you're adding vanilla, you have to be very, very careful because this comes out fast. Okay, so we're gonna go slowly. Whoa, I didn't even think it would go that fast. Okay, so I think there's just 1 of this or 2? 2. So we're gonna add this here slowly. Don't let it drip like I just did. And we're gonna add that. Now we're gonna add it slowly, very slowly, because it comes out so fast, just like you don't even know it's coming. Go really slow. Slowly add that. Now we're gonna add the vinegar. Actually, let's add the water first. So just like that. So we're just gonna add tap. Start this on. We didn't want to get that. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna slowly move it over. And we're gonna just add. Oh, so we're gonna move that out of the way so I don't get that wet again. You never saw that. You never did. Now we're gonna just add more water. You really don't want it to get. You just like try like almost to the full, but you don't want it fully because then it spills. Now we're gonna add the vinegar. First, I'm gonna wipe my hands. Sound like a cloth or something, because I'm like really have a bunch of stuff on me. Now we're gonna add the vinegar. So you gotta be careful with the vinegar too. It comes out so fast. Okay, careful. Comes out very fast. I'm just gonna add this. We don't want too much to drip. Okay, there we go. And I think we add one more. And you have to be really careful because it's the same thing with the vanilla. You think like it's barely coming out. You think like it's gonna come out like nothing. It's nothing like a water bottle. Nothing at all. We don't want that. Okay, now we're gonna mix it. So let's add it. We're gonna add it really slow on start. Oh, it looks like something disgusting. Okay, look up in here. That doesn't look very appealing, but it's still gotta mix all up. Okay, I'll be back when we have fully mixed it up. Okay, so now that we've mixed it up, let's see how it looks. Wow, that looks really good. We're gonna take this off. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't tell, we cleaned up our area because it was very messy. If you couldn't tell, I spilled a lot. So you're just gonna try to get all that stuff off there. Because you need that. Every little bit counts. Especially when I need to taste test. Okay, we're gonna try and get all that stuff up. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so my mom had to add in the batter to the cakes pans because if you couldn't tell how messy I was, spilling everything didn't go to plan. So she put them in and we're gonna pop these in the oven. And usually in the thing that the ingredients thing, how we made the cakes, usually it's one thick cake, but we're gonna do 2 very thin cakes. And then we're gonna use buttercream in the middle to put them together. So we're gonna pop these in the oven for about 20 minutes. And when they're finished, we will get back to you, so yeah.